of you for joining us here this afternoon. Thank you, Shunya, for putting together such wonderful, intimate program for us. When I first met them during CR and I saw their products, so I told them this is what I've been thinking of, that we should do as India more. Our traditional practices, our sustainability. It's not about products, it's about sustainability, it's about livelihood, it's about women empowerment. You just saw the women who are involved in everything. It's about people living in the villages, not coming out to cities, living in their own atmosphere, using their own traditional practices, which has been going on for centuries, and creating something which is climate friendly, which is sustainable. So it just ticks all the right boxes, if you want to say that. And I was really impressed by the packaging that they had done of the products, and they were all very friendly for the market here. So definitely wanted to do something to promote this, to showcase this to the larger Canadian audiences, to see on one hand how sustainable our practices have been. Growing up in India, many of you would remember that we worship a lot of trees, we worship a lot of animals, just because so that they are survived. Their survival is important for our environment.
Good afternoon, everyone. Madam Parvasi Media, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to connect with all highly accomplished members from the Canada and also India. And we have our friends from Canada, India, from the foundation, Satishji, and also Riteshji and everyone, Dr. Verma and all. At the outset, I would like to congratulate Shunya for bringing this ODOP concept and all the black magic and everything related to turmeric and ashwagandha, and very wonderful presentation, which is consumer friendly, user friendly, healthy as well as tasty as well. So I just would like to say here a few words about my introduction, because my area of expertise is the medicinal plant, because I am a professor of traditional pharmacology and the medicinal plant. What last 30 years I have been practicing is about everything about the medicinal plant, and I am looking after now as a CEO of National Medicinal Plant Board. So the one product about the ashwagandha, what you have brought here. So National Medicinal Plant Board has come out with the, it is a specific campaign. Earlier it was amla, so all the products of Indian gooseberries are in the market. So intention is to come out with the quality, safety and the standardized version of the medicinal plant for the use of the better consumer friendly, but the standard good quality raw material for the benefits of the humanity and for the industry and for the market. Then it was followed by Guruji, Amruta for Life. It is a living nectar for cordifolia. And the last year during COVID, we understood the importance of the ashwagandha as an Indian ginseng to the entire world. During pre-COVID, post-COVID and during COVID, so we say that COVID ke saath bhi and COVID ke baad bhi, that ashwagandha is really useful, and we are working with as a vaccination adjuvant. Like after the vaccination, how the ashwagandha's benefit as an adjuvant, it is useful, so that the research evidence is being created, and with London School of Hygiene, we are working with the double-blind controlled clinical trial on the effect of ashwagandha.
I have CGI Apurva Srivastava with me today here at One District, One Product conference, which has been organized with the support of the Consulate General. Ma'am, today here we are talking about the product from India, from Himachal. There are a lot of other countries who have been able to scale and to promote their products, their indigenous products worldwide. What can India do to reach that level?
Definitely, we are trying our best. Some of we are number one in some of the products worldwide. But today, this is about traditional meets sustainability. This is about a Himalayan celebration in Toronto. So today we have joined our hands with a company called Shunya that grows herbal plants in Himalayas. in Uttarakhand, and these products are used. These herbs are used to make products which are which are easy to use. For instance, there is an ashwagandha drink. There is a turmeric latte made out black turmeric. There is something with rose. So all these products, depicts our traditional wisdom, our traditional knowledge of Ayurveda, which we have for centuries, packaged in a modern way. So I thought this is a good way to introduce Ayurveda to everybody in a very modern setting. We have this tasting just now, and I hope everybody enjoys it and are made aware of the traditional knowledge and the benefits of Ayurveda.
I have representatives from Canada India Foundation with me here today. Sir, how important is it to promote businesses as such and that promote trade between the two countries?
देखिए ऐसा है, there is no doubt about the wellness aspect of Indian products, the products which Indian farmers produce, wellness, quality, there's no problem. The whole world knows it and has accepted that. But I think what I see here today at Shunya, they have actually covered something which was a gap. The gap was presentation and packaging. So, what we see here today is not just a product which is world class, but even the packaging and the presentation is world class too. So, I think this is what is needed, and this is what is happening now from India. This is such a wonderful change to see that Indian manufacturers or Indian exporters have started to realize that if we need to take the goodness to the world, goodness of India to the world, we need to increase or up our standards when it comes to presentation. And this is exactly what we are seeing today, and I think there are many more companies, and we'll see many more companies from India who will follow the suit and do the same and share the goodness of India with the world.
Sir, anything that you would like to add for Shunya, for the great work that they're doing, and for the Canadian market that they're stepping into?
No, I think at the Canada India Foundation level, we've been advocating for wellness and all these. The foundation of Shunya's product is Ayurveda based, right? So we've been promoting that for last many years, and how it is important for all Canadians to be happier, more healthier, and keeping overall well-being. So I think product launch of Shunya is very timely, and there is a big vacuum, and there is a need for such kind of a products here, and particularly India, the wisdom of a yoga, Ayurveda, which is so profound that it helps in the overall holistic well-being of every human person.
Good afternoon. My name is Ravi Kumar. I'm the president and director of Exempro. We are the local master distributors for Shunya India Limited. And as you heard, Shunya India has a whole bunch of uh, tisanes and lattes that they would like to promote in the Canadian market. And we would be doing the distribution as well as the advertising in the market.
So, like you mentioned, that you would be helping Shunya in distributing their products here in Canada. How would you be making sure that it continues to speak India in Canadian market?
Oh, thank you. That's a great question. Um, the very name of Shunya comes from the origin, okay, and that's very much an Indian name, Shunya. Okay, we would also be focusing on many of the products that goes into the manufacture of Shunya's tisanes and lattes. Turmeric, for example, is very well known in the Canadian market. There is a connection between turmeric and wellness, so that's something that the consumers know. All that we are doing is we are getting the message across to them, and hopefully that will generate the interest. We work very closely with a whole bunch of Canadian retailers, both mainstream as well as online. We also work with wellness stores and health food stores. So that's how we hope to promote the product.